Chapter 3. The Chair. Last entry. So, Emily, you are saying that a man from the 1870s knew you were from the future. Are you sure you didn't make that up? Yes, Doctor. There's proof on my voice recorder. I looked panicked and tried to fondle for the recorder on his desk. He pushed my hand away and got closer to my face. Okay, well, it's all in your mind. It's fake, it's not real. I pulled at my white gown and got upset slightly. I started sniffing, and so the doctor got up. How can it be fake? I have the stab marks to prove it. Jane, I think sometimes it's the time to you to go to sleep, I think. I don't want to have to force you now, do I? With drugs. You know you don't like that. But first write everything you have said. And I have said in this diary. The doctor passed me the book that I've written in the past 2 years. Every day he would ask me the same questions in a different way. I would just recall everything. By the way, I heard him talking to the nurse, and while I was writing this, he said, I am going to sleep tomorrow night. That's code. They're going to overdose me on drugs, so I will die. See, I'm not insane, they just don't understand me. Well, a plus point is that maybe he will just leave me alone, and he's not going to threaten me with more insanity than what I've already experienced. He always sits there in those corners, those dark corners still. He looks at me. He doesn't hold the knife anymore, but he still threatens me with more. He threatens to hurt me. Anyway, good night. I write tomorrow. If the plan changes and I am still alive. This was on 21st of the 6th, 1985. Patient died on 22nd of the 6th, 1985. At 10:45 p.m. Reasons of death: heart failure, a supposed drug overdose while on sleeping tablets. Will be used against Cromwell Asylum. Patient who died reported as Tina Dwight. There is no surname found within documents. On several occasions, this only ever happened after falling from a 10-foot drop. Voice recorder was blanked by Cromwell's head doctor. Jane, also no surname found, was a delusional lady and beyond help, according to the charts. The chair was reported to encourage her to say that she knew what was going to happen. The electric chair has now been put into questioning of whether or not it actually does help the patients. Dwight died on the 22nd of the 6th, 1879. Reasons for death: the subject bled to death. Evidence of his chart was never found, but notes in the doctor's lab were found to report the chair as to be used as torture, not as something as medical. Not long after, South New Asylum was shut down and left to break down due to loss of so many lives. It was a very known fact that so many people died in that asylum, unless you don't lived in this part of the world, like Jane. So she had no clue what was happening until she reportedly saw the newspaper. Many toxins were found in the air. Jane, who stayed over 7 hours in the building, may have breathed in some of these toxins over 7 hours, slowly driving her mental. But there's been no confirmation because there's no brain damage been seen. Cromwell case closed. Murder of Jane was confirmed.